how to make the exercise that you have just created or the exercise that you have selected available within the framework of the LMS, the learning management system that your institution is using. In the case of Andrews University, we are using the Learning Hub, which is a Moodle-based LMS. The procedure I'm going to show you here would apply to any other LMS, be that Canvas or Blackboard or other vendors who are out there being used by other institutions. As a first step, it's important that you locate your exercise. So go to Text and Exercises, and in this case I'm going to use Cedric Wine's Beginner's Greek class and TST 551 class to show you the procedure. So we're going to the Andrews University folder. There we're going to the Greek 1 folder, to the Cedric Wine folder. That's where he has all his exercises. And let's choose here the morphology, nominal morphology, first and second declension. We now choose how many slides. So this is the exercise we want to provide in the Learning Hub. We are now choosing how many slides our students have to process in that exercise. This is presented here by the number 5, 10, and 25. So let's choose 10. What that means is, let's run the exercise here. What that means is that the student will have to click 10 times on next. That is 10 slides. The student needs to process until the exercise is finished. You see here the exercise description that Cedric has provided. This is a morphology of the first and second declension. Then there's a short exercise explanation. In this exercise, you're tested on your parsing knowledge of the first and second declension in New Testament Greek. Choose the right number, gender, in case of an ambiguous form, you're provided with a hint. Yeah. So this is the exercise that he wants to present to your students, let's say. You can manipulate easily the number of slides. You don't need to take the default 5, 10, or 25. You can here go to the very end of your web address and change the count. 10 means we have a count of 10 slides, but you could choose that into, for example, 2. Now the student only has 2 slides that he needs to process. So let's do this 2. And you will see that we have our first word, doc says, and then next, and we're done. So 2 slides, yeah, kataroi. So let's say this is what we want to make available to our students, but let's change the number to a reasonable number of 10. Here we go. Now we just copy paste our web link. So we just choose this, copy it, copy. Now we go to our LMS, in our case Learning Hub, turn editing on, and we can now create an assignment. So let's say we are in lesson number 2, add an activity, add an assignment. We can give this assignment a name, simple nominal morphology, for example. Then you write here your description of this exercise, blah, blah, blah. Again, you might want to find something really nice and attractive for your students. And then you provide actually the link that contains the exercise. So you could write click here to start the exercise. Now you provide the hyperlink here, add the hyperlink, enter the hyperlink. We're good. Then I always choose open the link in a new window, and we can update. Let's make this available. Display description on course page, and save and return to course. You will now see here's our lesson 2, and here's the simple nominal morphology that we have provided. The exercise description, obviously nonsense here, blah blah blah. Click here to start the exercise. So once the student clicks on here, the actual exercise starts.